I'm in this takeout line right now. I just ordered my food, and the car is always the place I process my thoughts. Not the only place, but I left the house with my mind going. But something that with all the work that I've been doing and the things that I've been realizing and becoming aware of within myself, finally ending a cycle, a loop of like not feeling worthy, a loop like I'm not good enough, and this is subconscious, and it really breaks my heart that this is how I was walking around, not seeing my worth and how good I am. And so, because I've healed from a lot of childhood things in regards to my parents, my father, I'm trying not to cry, make it look like I'm crying as I'm in this takeout line because they're gonna bring me my food any minute. But there was a moment, and it does take people being a mirror for you, to be able to see and grow more than you can do for yourself. I've worked on myself and prided myself for being a generous person, an ambitious person, giving back to the homeless, being there for my family, spending time with my family. And then when I started going on my mental health journey, that was the time I really started to become aware of, backtracking really. My mental health journey started when I went into therapy in 2020 because something just snapped within my mind. I had a mental breakdown. This is the beginning. I saw a couple that I truly admired, their love. And I'm like, I want to love like that. And it just hit me, like my mind just shifted after seeing that. Because I wanted that kind of love. And the lockdown. Okay, I did pause my thought because I just got my order. And so now I feel like I'll probably release a lot of tears. But what I believe I was saying is during the lockdown was the first time I was like, okay, I saw this couple that I'd admired their love and how affectionate they were with each other. A really attractive couple as well. And I've just admired that they were young, in love, attractive in the entertainment industry. I just really saw it as something that this is the kind of love that I wanted. Exactly like this. Just like this. They're both artists, creative, achieving big things, um, and in love, and they're doing this journey together. And it really, it really messed me up. On top of all the things that was happening during 2020, it was the love thing that got me. And so I started therapy because I was like, well, I've been going on these dating apps and talking to guys, and I don't know why is it that I can't seem to attract love in my life. Why isn't anyone committing to me? And yes, there's a lot to that, but a lot of it is perception, perspective, how I perceived myself, how I perceived these men, attracting men that I didn't want, a lot of things. So it's not that I didn't have any offers, and it's not that I wasn't seeing anybody, talking to anybody, chatting. It was just something with my perception, my self-concept, my assumption. So doing therapy led me down a journey, and this was my own personal work. But when I went on the ship, I feel like when I went on the ship, it was a whole new world. I stepped out of what I knew, like, completely, and started living my life, I feel like, for the first time, like adventuring and not thinking about anybody but myself, and doing what I love and getting paid for it. So it was like one of the biggest needs, financial needs, were checked off, so that I could put my mind onto something else. And yes, I was in the energy of, okay, well, I don't know, this is my first year, I'm not really thinking about dating, but there are attractive people here. And if someone wants to talk to me, I don't know, I'll chat with them and see what happens. And it really opened my eyes to see myself in such a new way, because it was the first time where I saw, like, almost everybody attracted to me. Because I work alone, and I have brothers, and I grew up in church, which men are just a bit more reserved, conservative. And then on top of that, when I started working outside of the church, it was really just hard for me to see the subtleties of what it means to be attracted. Like, what does it look like when a man is attracted to a woman? I can't read in between the lines. Just tell me plainly. It just always got me that I just couldn't pick up the signs. So that's another thing of why I felt like I didn't have prospects. And the prospects that were so confident and bold, that made it clear I wasn't attracted to. Sheesh. So on the ship, 2024, I spent the whole year on the ship. I was encountering men, a lot of different men, but not a lot of different men. We lived on the ship with like 800 people. There were a lot of people attracted to me, and I was like, oh, interesting. I started to see myself in another light. And then on top of that, it was the first couple of years where I started, well, in the years prior to 2024, 2 years prior, it was the first time where I started to see, like, the guys that I'm attracted to are attracted to me as well. And I can get what I want. I can get the kind of guy that I want. And of course, it started to build, like, it's not just about attraction. Of course, I know this. I've always known this. But it's not just about the physical attraction that gets you love. It's deeper than just loving somebody. It's the commitment. It's the building. It's the talking through issues. It's the vulnerability. It's, shared values and all the things. But I started to see myself in another light, like I was attractive, and that did help me. I didn't really act on it, because ship life is its own thing. So I just kept doing my thing. There was a couple of people, a handful of people that I was interested in, and in those dynamics, I started to really be shown things that I couldn't see unless it came from a romantic interest, quite honestly. And growing in the aspect of love and what I deserve, it would be through romantic connections where I would grow for romantic connections. I can't do it as a single person. There's only so much I can do as a single person. And I worked on my self-concept. I manifested. I did a vision board. I rewired my mind. I did affirmations to really help me in the mind space. I felt it was such intensive work, and I didn't want to make myself like a project because I felt like every other day there was something, and it was so big and so tumultuous and so emotional and so draining. But I learned so much about myself, and outside of just romance, about my boundaries, about what I need, about what I want in work and life and business and friendships. I learned when, okay, I'm going to have to really let this go, even though I probably could hold on for so long, but it's not serving me, and I need to keep my energy open for something else, someone else, to be specific, who will bring me what I need and what I'm looking for in a romantic connection. It made me step out into my comfort zone like that. The romantic dynamics. And it was a moment where it was like the first time I saw myself in the mirror, and I saw like how beautiful I was. Before, I remember moments when I would get dressed because I felt so bad. I wasn't having a good day at all. Something came up, and I was like, oh, I feel really bad, but, if I get dressed up and do my hair and put on a nice outfit, if I feel good, it won't make me feel as bad. If I feel like I look good, it won't make me feel so bad. So yeah, I'm used to getting dressed and looking good, and being in the industry that I am in, it is about the look. So, I keep myself very, I was going to say maintenance, but I maintain a polished look because of the business that I'm in. And I do enjoy that. I enjoy fashion. I enjoy doing my hair really well and waking up and pampering myself that way. But there was a moment on the ship that I really saw the beauty of who I was for the first time. I think it's so long. Because sometimes I would just feel like I was just there. I didn't really have people complimenting me on my looks ever when I was younger. So, I'd get dressed up in these moments and take pictures of myself. I'm like, oh, that's a nice picture. I have this interesting face. Like, my features, they're so different, but beautiful. I feel like this is beautiful. I don't know, not really a lot of people look like me, but I think this is really nice, but it's different. So I didn't really think much of it, but I saw myself for the first time. 2024, 30 years old, for the first time, as beautiful. For the first time as, in my eyes, in my heart, as wow. And it was deeper than just the outward. But it meant a lot that that's what I saw and felt about myself. And I'm like, oh, I do see what people are seeing. They're not just staring at me because I have boogers in my nose. People are staring at me because I'm beautiful. And it's deeper than just the outward beauty, like I said before. But it unlocked something in me. It unlocked a love for myself and a caring for myself that I that I am so sorry that I didn't have before, that I wasn't aware of before. And that was like sometime in June, May or June. And again today in December of 2024, right before the year end, I felt that way again. Since I've healed through a lot of things, like I said in the previous podcast, I looked at this video, and once again, I style my hair well. I am in showbiz, so it is a look thing. So I know I do present myself as looking good, but it's something about the knowing of that, the accepting of that you really, like, girl, I really love myself. I'm so good. I'm good enough. I'm more than good enough. These were affirmations that were just words, but I don't know if I truly ever said that with meaning and conviction and truth. Oh, wow. I really can't believe I was walking around this earth for 31 years not loving myself. And I was so confused and sad and broken every time I felt like, oh, there's another guy I'm interested in that isn't interested in me. But it tears me apart to know that I didn't hold myself in a high regard. I'm still navigating how I want to continue on this path and this journey of the self-lovingness, because it's something that I'm kind of just putting it all together. So like I was saying, in today, I saw a video of myself from back in February, and I saw myself and I'm like, wow, I'm literally stunning. I'm stunning. I love my style, my hair, my personality. Girl, you don't even fucking know, man. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? And I'm so gutted, and I don't even know if I'll put this out ever. Oh, I need to take some time to really, like, forgive myself or love myself or really pour in, because, for the past 4 years, I'm like, yes, I'm ready for a relationship. Yes, I'm ready for a relationship. But this year was the first year when, like, more guys were showing interest in me, but I'm like, I feel like I need to spend time by myself. I feel like I want to give myself a year of just dating myself and loving myself. And that sounds like a really nice, fluffy concept to post online and say. But there was always, like, another person that came into the picture that kind of was like, oh, okay, let's see what happens here. Because they're showing interest. But I really do feel like what I need to do is, I don't know what it looks like. I'm going to continue to pray and meditate on it. But I need to go inward and be in a relationship with myself and love myself. Because I need to do this I'm going to spend the rest of my life with a wonderful man, and I know this. And this time is so important, so crucial. This healing. Wow, this is so, I have no words. In so many aspects, I have to do this for me. I have to just go all in on me. There is nothing that anyone can give me, and I know this. It is more than just the material, but there's no amount of love a man can give me more than I can give myself. I have to love myself deeply, or I'll always feel like it's not gonna last. Those thoughts that would continuously haunt me, torment me, quite honestly, because I didn't feel like I was good enough. And and now I'm remembering, like, it's been a long time. Yeah, my teenage years were hard, and this is where it stems from, and I remember now. Very dark, very hard, very hurt, very broken, very sad. I'm gonna sign off now to process everything, but all in all, I'm crying tears of joy and healing because I finally have unlocked something that I needed for so long. That no person, not my family, not my mom, my brothers, no romantic interest. This man that I currently like, he couldn't give it to me. My dad, he can't give it to me. It's me. My cats can't give it to me. It's me. And yes, God and God, Mom, it's all real. Going to therapy is real, but putting it all together, really having this, like, life-changing. And what I mean life-changing, I mean life-changing breakthrough. This life-changing breakthrough is, I can't wait to see what, even, like, when I close my eyes and wake up tomorrow, what it will be, let alone next year, 2025. I don't know if I'll post this, but if I do, thank you so much for listening through my tears. And if you can relate, hang in there. You are loved, you are seen, you are chosen. Say those words about yourself because it is true. And even if you don't feel it or believe it now, you will conceptualize it and you will feel it as real one day. Because it's true. Thank you for listening. Peace out. Much love.